Optimism, wisdom, and adventure. Three traits to describe another one of my favorite energies, Sagittarius energy. Okay, and so in this video, I'm going to unravel the mysteries of Sagittarius energy, guiding you through its dynamic traits and how it influences your life's journey. Okay, so get ready to embark on an adventure as I explore the ways to leverage this energy for your personal growth, abundance, and fulfillment. And so if you are new to me, to my channel, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Katrice, and I am the Natal Chart Navigator. I'm a divorce recovery specialist, and I help divorced women emotionally balance and reinvent themselves based on their astrological natal charts using my 3-step chart reading framework. Okay, and so let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, let's talk about what Sagittarius, understanding Sagittarius energy, okay? It is a mutable energy, okay? And so mutable energies are energies that end the season, okay? And so Sagittarius ends the fall season, okay? It is also fire energy, and fire energy is action, okay? Fire energy represents our action, okay? It's a very bold energy. It is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in the solar system, and Jupiter represents abundance, okay, which it represents abundance and also optimism. And if you know anybody that has strong Sagittarius energy, those are some very optimistic people, right? I have my moon, Mars, Uranus, and Neptune in the sign of Sagittarius, and I am a pretty optimistic person, okay? Now, Sagittarius energy, it's characterized by its a dynamic and adventurous spirit, okay? It is represented by the centaur, okay? Which is like a half man, half horse, okay? And it's shooting its arrow. And so it's shooting its arrow, and it represents you shooting your arrow into the sky, focusing on what it is that you want and having the optimism and the just knowing that whatever you are shooting for, you're going to get it, okay? Now, these traits, so it's a very adventurous spirit. It has an innate love for freedom, an insatiable thirst for knowledge, and these traits shape their personalities and influence how they navigate the world around them. Okay, so the adventurous spirit. Sagittarius energy is known for its adventurous nature, and this can manifest in various ways, from a love for travel and exploration to a fearless approach to trying new experiences. And in everyday life, this could translate into somebody who eagerly seeks out new opportunities, whether it's trying a new hobby, exploring a different cuisine, or embarking on spontaneous adventures. The curiosity and excitement of this energy for the unknown often leads them to embrace change and take risks. Sometimes, especially when I was younger, I used to just go and do stuff, and then I would just go. I wouldn't really kind of think about it. I would just go and do it. And then as I'm in it, sometimes I'll be like, man, maybe I shouldn't have did that. But then it's like, I'm in it now, so, it's like, you got to see it through. It's going to all work out in the end anyway, right? Now, my Virgo sun and Venus, would be holding up like red flags, like, no. But the Sagittarius energy is just like, let's make it do what it do. Now, the freedom is paramount for Sagittarius individuals, and so they cherish independence and value the ability to chart their own course in life. Now, this love for freedom can be seen in their desire for autonomy in decision making and their aversion to constraints. In everyday life, this could be reflected as someone who thrives in environments that allow flexibility, autonomy, and the space to explore their interests without feeling tied down. Okay? And then Sagittarius energy has a profound thirst for knowledge and a deep-seated desire to understand the world around it. It often leads to seeking wisdom, higher learning, and new experiences. Now, in everyday life, this trait might manifest as somebody who constantly seeks to expand their horizons through reading, engaging in thought-provoking conversations, enrolling in courses, or traveling to learn about different cultures and philosophies. Okay, and so next I'm going to talk about embracing and harnessing Sagittarius energy. Okay, so embracing Sagittarius energy involves cultivating specific qualities and mindsets that align with the adventurous and expansive nature of this zodiac sign. So here's a few practical tips to help you to align with Sagittarius energy. Okay, one is to foster openness. Okay, encouraging you to have an open-minded approach involves actively welcoming new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. And so that may look like practicing mindfulness. Okay, so you may introduce a simple mindfulness practice that you can get into every day, right? You also want to embrace exposing yourself to diverse cultures, beliefs, and viewpoints. Okay, attend cultural events, try different cuisines, or engaging in literature from various backgrounds to broaden your understanding. Okay, embrace exploration. Okay, cultivating a mindset of curiosity and exploration is key to embracing Sagittarius energy. You stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, one thing about Sagittarius energy is that it is not afraid to try something new. Okay, and matter of fact, it seeks out new adventures. It is the opposite energy of Gemini energy. And while Gemini energy is an energy that it will try anything because it just likes to gather knowledge and it likes to be social, Sagittarius energy is in a way the same way. It doesn't like to be boxed in. It will step out of its comfort zone and try anything at least once. Okay. Now, traveling is another way you can explore. You can embrace exploration with your Sagittarius energy. So you may not be able to just hop on a plane and fly to China. Okay, but you can explore your local surroundings. Okay, do a day trip to a nearby town, explore local parks, or visiting cultural landmarks to ignite a sense of adventure. Okay, my favorite tip is to cultivate optimism. Okay, instilling a positive outlook and optimism in life really aligns you with Sagittarius energy. Okay, positive affirmations are a great way for you to become more optimistic, right? I am, okay? Anything you put after I am is what it is, right? And so coming up with the I am statement, even if it's just, I am an optimist, I'm a very optimistic person, right? Just saying that opens you up to optimism, right? And gratitude rituals. I encourage you to get into a gratitude practice, okay, where you are expressing gratitude daily for what you have, even if what your surroundings look bleak. You could just be grateful that you woke up, and you have another day to make another choice to better your life, right? You don't have to have all these material things to be grateful for. You can just wake up and be grateful to be alive, okay? And by you doing that every day, you're going to start seeing more things in your life for you to be grateful, right? Embody freedom. Okay, Sagittarius energy is an energy that does not like to be boxed in whatsoever. Okay, and so seeking personal freedom and autonomy while respecting others' boundaries is crucial. Okay, so one thing you want to do is set some boundaries. Okay, you want to set boundaries, healthy boundaries, because while it's you want to have those relationships, you also want to set boundaries within those relationships. Okay, and communicating your boundaries respectfully, and assertively. Okay, now Sagittarius energy, it is fire energy. Fire energy can be a very blunt and bold energy. Sagittarius energy especially. Um, People have told me sometimes, man, you're just so blunt in what you say. And I try to say it in a very not rude way, but I don't believe in sugarcoating anything, and I believe in telling the truth, right? I'm a very truth seeking person. And I just don't believe that, you lying to people or glossing over things to save somebody's feelings is right, because eventually the truth always comes out, right? And so if you just tell the truth from the beginning, then you don't have to try to keep making up lies and stuff to remember what you told. And become adaptable. You want to become adaptable to change and unexpected situations. Okay. And then Sagittarius energy is an energy that loves to learn. It is the higher learning. So Gemini is like that lower level learning, and Sagittarius energy is the higher level learning. Okay, and so participate in discussions that challenge your perspectives, but also foster your growth and expand your knowledge base. Okay. All right, and so let's talk about applying Sagittarius energy in your daily life, okay? And so I'm going to give some examples of how you can utilize this energy within your career, your relationships, and your personal development, okay? So when it comes to your career, you want to explore diverse career paths. Leverage your diverse interests. Okay, you may decide that you might like basket weaving. Okay, and so you might decide that you don't want to work for somebody anymore. You want to start a basket weaving business, and teaching people how to weave baskets, right? And so you want to look at your career and be open to that change, right? Be open to the possibility, right? Because Sagittarius energy is such an optimistic energy, possibilities are just endless, right? And if you've been following me for a while, I always say possibilities are endless, because they really are. There are no limits to possibilities, and the only limits that they are the limits that you set, right? And so you want to tap into the possibility of, right, and be open to that. Okay, now seek growth and development. Okay, set ambitious but yet realistic career goals, right? So, you may want to network or do some skill building, because Sagittarius energy is so expansive. Sagittarius energy is open to learning, and so you may be able to get into a career that you never probably would have thought of if you had been closed-minded. But because you might have was open to go to a networking event, and you met somebody that was doing something that you had maybe never even heard of, but it was so intriguing and you got into it, and then you were able to start a business in an industry that you may have not known anything about before you went to the networking event, and now you have a career that you love just because you were open, right? Now, in relationships, Sagittarius energy, you want to have use that energy to have open and honest communication, okay? Um, it's important to have honesty within relationships. And like I was just saying, Sagittarius energy is a very truth-telling energy. It's not an energy that's going to lie to you to make you feel good. If anything, you probably won't feel good after they say what they say, but you will respect the fact that they were honest with you, okay? Which that honesty fosters trust, and it also fosters deeper connection. Once you get over the shock of what they said. And then now with Sagittarius energy, you have to learn how to balance your freedom and togetherness, okay? Because Sagittarius energy is an energy that it's not an energy that needs to be around a lot of people in order to go off and do its own thing. It's just going to go off and do it. And if you want to join, with the energy, you can, but it's not going to stop what it's doing for you to decide whether or not you want to come. It's just going to come. It's just going to go and do. And if you want to do, then you can, okay? Now, that can be a gift and a curse, okay? Because especially within relationships, because if you're that independent, your partner may feel like, you guys are, there's no bond, okay? And so you want to maintain your independence, but also, make time to be with your partner, okay? And there may be a time where you may want to just go off and do it, and your partner may not, and so you may decide, okay, I will take this time and spend with my partner, because it'll help to strengthen our bond, okay? All right, and then so within your personal development and self-growth, one thing that of Sagittarius energy that I cannot stress enough is its optimism and adaptability, and you really want to embrace maintaining a very optimistic outlook on life and embrace change, okay? Like I said, Sagittarius energy is mutable energy, so it is very open to change, okay? It's very open to change. It doesn't mind change, and in fact, Sagittarius energy thrives on change, okay? It thrives on change, and it does not like to get bored, okay? It always wants to be on an adventure, right? And sometimes that can be to its detriment, okay? But it's a very adventure-seeking energy, and so you want to tap into that and become very optimistic and adaptable, okay? All right, and so let's see here. So Sagittarius energy plays a vital role in fostering wisdom, learning, and personal expansion, okay? Sagittarius energy is deeply connected to the pursuit of wisdom and higher knowledge. And so you want to seek wisdom not only from academic sources, okay, but also from life experiences, diverse perspectives, and introspection, okay? Sagittarius energy also thrives on continuous learning. And again, it's not limited to formal education. It also encompasses curiosity-driven approach to exploring various subjects and expanding one's knowledge base, okay? And Sagittarius energy fuels personal expansion by pushing individuals beyond their comfort zones. And it encourages you to explore new territories, whether that's intellectual, cultural, experiential, fostering your personal growth. Okay? And so you want to embrace the curiosity within you, because everybody has that innate curiosity and thirst for knowledge. Okay? And so, like, look into stuff that is outside of your comfort zone. Try new hobbies and dive into new cultural experiences. Okay? All right, so let's talk about inviting abundance through Sagittarius energy. Okay? Embracing the adventurous spirit inherent in Sagittarius energy can indeed attract abundance and opportunities in various ways. So let's see, an openness to opportunities. Okay, we talked about this earlier. You want to be very open to diverse experiences, the expanding of your horizons. The adventurous spirit of Sagittarius often leads to the discovery of new opportunities. Okay, and so in explore beyond your boundaries. Okay, and doing so can uncover hidden prospects. Okay. Now, you want to embrace bold decision making. Okay, make courageous decisions that are aligned with your aspirations and your goals, even if they seem unconventional. Highlight the importance of taking calculated risks that align with your goals and values. Okay, you also want to explore new paths and experiences. Okay, explore uncharted territories, whether that's in your career, travel, or your personal growth. Seek ways to experience things that challenge you to grow and broaden your perspectives. Okay, and then stay open to unexpected opportunities. Okay. I cannot stress enough the importance of maintaining an open mind and being receptive to unexpected opportunities that may arise from embracing an adventurous spirit. Now, Sagittarius energy is a bold, fun-loving energy. It's also a very funny energy. People tell me, like, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so funny," and I don't be trying to be funny. Like, I just be being, right? Depending upon where you have Sagittarius at. If you have if you have Jupiter in Sagittarius, then Jupiter is at home, and so it functions very well in the sign of Jupiter, and it functions very well in the sign of Sagittarius, and you are somebody who is hella optimistic, like, and things just literally always work out for you. My moon is in Sagittarius, and I really just like having all of that energy in Sagittarius, the moon, Mars, Uranus, and Neptune, having all of that energy in Sagittarius, I really deep down inside believe that everything will always work out for me, no matter how it looks. And I've been in some situations where I just be like, man, I probably shouldn't have did this, but it always works out. It always does, because that Sagittarius energy that is a deep-seated belief that everything always works out for me. No matter what the situation, no matter what it looks like, it always works out for me. Okay? And so, you really want to embody that adventurous spirit, the adventurous qualities of Sagittarius. Okay? Because tapping into this energy, it makes you take bold steps, you embrace change, and you welcome new experiences. Okay? Now, wherever you have Sagittarius at in your chart, okay, that is the area of life where you really want to tap into your Sagittarius energy. You also want to see where you have Jupiter in your chart, because wherever you have Jupiter, that is the ruler of Sagittarius. So wherever you have Jupiter, there are going to be blessings for you. Now, how those blessings are manifest in the 3D, it depends on the sign that Jupiter is in. Okay, all blessings are not going to be huge and expansive, right? But there will be blessings because Jupiter is the great benefic. It's a very benefic planet, and so there will be blessings within some type of blessing coming to you from your Jupiter energy. Okay. All right, and so if you have made it this far, thank you for watching. I so appreciate you. And my intention was that you found this video useful, helpful, or insightful. Okay. Now, if that is the case, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Where do you have Jupiter in your chart? And do you have any planets in the sign of Jupiter? Okay. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Now, for more insights and resources, or if you would like to book an energy audit with me, where I go over your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and then I give you practical tips on how you can start utilizing that energy within your life to start reinventing yourselves. And then you can go to visit my link tree. The link will be in the description of the video. And also you can go to that link tree to get your free copy of my 3-step framework to become energetically synced with your natal chart. Okay, now this is my practical guide. It is designed to help you align with your astrological natal chart for personal growth, to reinvent yourself, to emotionally balance yourself, and for increased prosperity. Okay, and so until next time, remember that possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand. And that should make you smile because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one.